Redskin Robbie, your host for Pigskin Players. Jump up on it for the 2018 season.
All right, mister, what do you think you're doing?
Welcome back to Pigskin Players. Your host Redskin Robbie. We're here with the NFL Week 3 2018 season. We got 2 matches for you. Stay tuned. The first matchup we're going to get into is the Bengals versus the Panthers. We're going to start with the Bengals offensively. Now offensively, the Bengals are led by Andy Dalton, but their big one-man show is AJ Green, number 18. He will have a big day against that Panthers defense. He's done it the previous weeks. Let's look for that. Joe Mixon in the run game got injured. Looks like they're gonna have to go with their backup and depend on him to run them lanes. Now defensively, the Bengals showed a little strength. D-line, they need to move Cam Newton. They need Charles Dunlap, Geno Atkins. You guys need to get to Cam, get to Christian McCaffrey, shut them down. Now let's go ahead and jump into the Panthers offensively. The Panthers are led by their star quarterback Cam Newton. They also have their O-line star Matt Khalil and also Corey Robinson. They need to open up them running lanes for their heavy dose of Christian McCaffrey if they expect to come away with this W. Now defensively, the Panthers have K1 Short. They also have Dontari Poe, looking to give Yosemite Sam a little trouble, move him off his spot and not able to hit AJ Green. Now they also have that star middle linebacker, Luke Kuechly. He will be sideline to sideline, shutting down the run, also looking for those mid patterns run by tight ends and running backs in the flats. Let's go ahead and jump into the second matchup on Pigskin Players. We got the Broncos versus the Ravens. We're gonna go ahead and jump in with the Broncos offensively. Now offensively, the Broncos need that run game with Royce Freeman and Lindsey Phillips to explode. They need those offensive linemen to get into the D-line and knock them out of the way. Case Keenum, he's got the arm, but he's not going to be able to control the clock. That's where the running needs to come in. When it does, Case Keenum will easily find Emmanuel Sanders and Demaryius Thomas for big gains, which should put them over the top. Now defensively, the Broncos have their star defensive back, Chris Harris, which will be looking into Flacco's eyes, making him make them second decisions. Von Miller will get that hesitation and get them sacks. Let's go ahead and move into the Ravens. Now the Ravens offensively are led by Joe Flacco. Didn't look too good. His games are off and on, very inconsistent. He needs to fire up Michael Crabtree, John Brown, Willie Snead. Don't leave them sleeping. You got to get the ball out to them. Now defensively, the Ravens, they're strong, but again, inconsistent. Eric Weddle is the most consistent man on that defense. He needs to pump up CJ Mosley and Terrell Suggs. Pump up Terrell Suggs. The guy's an animal, I know, but they need to gel. They also got Carr and Humphries, a great defensive tandem. Redskin Robbie's player spotlight for our first matchup, the Bengals Panthers. I'm going to run with Christian McCaffrey. Heavy dose of him in the run game. Also going to be using him as a receiver as well. I want him to hit that century mark on the ground. I want him to get them receiving yards. Look for about 4 targets, 50 yards, and an end zone catch. Let's jump into our next player spotlight between the Broncos and the Ravens. We're going to go ahead and take Michael Crabtree. Michael Crabtree has been very quiet. He needs to explode. This is now week 3. I'm looking for him. He's getting his targets. He's going to get 8 targets. Let's get all 8 receptions. Let's hit that 110-yard mark and 2 TDs. Thanks for watching your double episode of Pigskin Players Week 3. Don't forget we got another double episode on Week 3 featuring Matt Patricia versus his old boss, Billy Belichick. The Patriots versus the Lions. We also got the Battle of the City of the Angels, Chargers versus the Rams. Stay tuned. Smash that subscribe button. Go ahead and tap them bells. Follow us, engage us on Instagram, Pigskin Players 21. Stay tuned.